What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Offroad Outlaws. In today's video, we're going to be turning this simple trail rig into a drag truck. So this Ford Raptor Ranger right here is no longer going to be a trail truck or a Baja rig. It is going to be a drag truck. So let's go ahead and get this started. Now everything on this inside the engine is obviously fully upgraded. It is not a diesel, it is actually the engine that comes with it. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the tires and we're going to go to the rear, and we're obviously going to equip the very last tires inside the game. We're actually going to do this for both the front and rear. And then I think I'm going to keep the same rims that are actually on this. Let me look through them. See, yeah, I might actually just keep the same rims that I already have. Then we're going to go straight to the tuning. We're actually going to go to the wheels and tires for the front and the rear. We're just going to change this down. Obviously the front end, we're going to make the wheels kind of small since it is going to be like a nice little drag build. So let's go ahead and drop the front down to about like that, maybe a 0.8. And I think the rim radius, we're just going to bring the rim radius up quite a bit, just so that way it kind of has like more of a realistic look to it, being like a skinny in the front. Okay, we're just going to have to max out the wheel like all the way. Rim size, make that even bigger. Alright guys, so we got the front and rear finished. Now the wheel radius for the front is going to be 0.7 and the wheel radius for the rear is going to be 0.9 right before 1.0, along with wheel width being 1.4 and the rim size being 0.9. Now we're going to go into the suspension. We're going to change the front suspension to be sort of like an IFS, so that way it's independent. So we're actually going to go ahead and I think we're going to go with the independent suspension. Let's go ahead and install this. Now we're going to go straight to the rear first for the suspension. We're actually going to drop this down. We're going to make it lowered so we can kind of get like that nice drag look with it. So let's go ahead and go travel. We're actually going to max this out so we can drop that travel all the way down. And our front, we want a little bit more travel on the front than we do stiffness, just so that way the front kind of lifts up whenever you take off. We got a dampening of 4707, and then for the rear we have a dampening of 6457. Now we've got a first gear of 3.1, a second gear of 1.5, third gear of 0.9, and a fourth gear of 0.7, along with sixth gear being 0.6, and we have a low gear of 1.3. Alright guys, so we went ahead and put some stickers on it to give it more of like a racy type of look to it. Now obviously it is not the best design, I just kind of threw something together. So we're going to go ahead and take this out to the stunt park. We're going to test this thing out, possibly race a few people in the public stunt. And see how things go. So I'm going to meet you guys at Public Stunt Park.
80,000 impressions later.
Would you please stop imitating me? It is starting to get very annoying.
Oh guys, so we made it to Stunt Park. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try and launch this thing inside rear-wheel drive only. And then once we get to the other side of the wall, we're going to go ahead and try and launch it one more time inside of all-wheel drive. So let's go ahead and start this. Okay, looks like I ran into somebody. We're gonna have to go into first person here just because I couldn't see because the camera angle was messed up. I mean, so far being the truck, I mean, it's decently quick. Obviously I could definitely make the truck much faster than that. I mean, as you can see, it barely hit 139, and I do have some drag trucks inside here that do hit way higher of a top speed than that. Now let's go ahead and try this thing inside all-wheel drive, see what it can do. Okay, we launched. Let's not miss a gear because we definitely don't want to do that. I mean, so far it seems like I might be just a tad bit faster with like acceleration wise, but looks like top speed wise we're only going to gain 1 more mile per hour from using the front wheels along with the rear. So that's honestly, I mean, that's not too bad. It did give us a little bit more acceleration. We're going to go ahead and see if somebody wants to race us. Oh guys, quick little thing right here. I actually did come over here and looks like somebody did build that Bass Pro boat that I actually ended up buying. Looks really good. Whoever built this, I think it's that dude in that Tahoe right there, Jacob. Honestly bro, you did a really good job. Now I would like you to race me if you would want to. Only thing you were missing on that Bass Pro boat are like those little black splot marks that I have all over it. But other than that, let's go ahead and see if you want to race. I really hope this dude wants to race me. You want to race, sir? I know you want to bring that Tahoe over here and race. Or you can run me over. I mean, either way, that still works. But, you know, if you want to race, come race me. That'd be nice. Okay, yeah, looks like he's going to race me. I want to see what that Tahoe does. Let me know down below in the comments, guys. Who do you think is going to win? Do you think it's going to be me or my fan? Oh, and I ran into him. Okay, I'm going to let him get like lined up first. I think if he wants to, he can count it off. It doesn't really matter. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the countdown. I'm going to let him get the jump. Okay, he got the jump. I'm already off on the lead. I did not mean to pass him up that fast, honestly. I'm kind of just bullying people around over here, even though this truck isn't like some super fast, like max speed type of truck. I just pull away so quick with acceleration that, I mean, it's just kind of hard to beat this. Okay, looks like he might have left. I'm not too sure. But let me know down below in the comments, guys. What do you think about this Ford Raptor Ranger drag build that I do have today? What do you think about the races we did? Do you think this thing is fast? Do you think I could change up some of the gear ratios? Honestly, I think 4th and 5th gear could honestly be like a little bit longer of a gear ratio and make this thing a little bit faster. Could possibly hit maybe 160, 170 miles per hour with it. But besides that, guys, let me know down below in the comments, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts about today's racing and everything? Besides that, please be sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications.
Meanwhile.